Hola! Our first lesson today, we're going to look at Spanish pronunciation and the definite article, or in other words, how to say the in Spanish. Now, to keep up to date, subscribe to this channel. Feel free also to like, share, or leave a comment below. Bueno, empezamos. Let's start. Now, Spanish pronunciation is very different. However, once you know a few patterns, you will sound just like a native speaker. It is spoken in many countries, 22 officially, and there are about 500 million speakers. So there's many Spanish accents and variations, so we'll stick with a common Spanish pronunciation approach. We'll start with the vowels, okay? Your mouth tends to be more open when you're speaking Spanish, a bit more lively, okay? Escucha y repite. Feel free to repeat after me. A, E, I, O, U. A few other patterns that are important to know are, for instance, the V sounds like a B, particularly from Spain. Okay, so if you see a word spelled with a V, it's going to sound like a B. The H is silent, which means you don't pronounce it, particularly at the beginning of words. A G tends to sound like a H if it's followed by an E or an I. However, if it's followed by any other letter, it'll sound like G, like in get. Okay, a J always sounds like a H. A double L sounds like a Y, except if you're from Buenos Aires in Argentina and some other parts in South America, it might sound like a sh. Okay, the N with the squiggly line or the tilde sounds like ny, a bit like onion, and the Q sounds like k, okay, followed by a silent U, which means you don't pronounce the U either. Muy bien. So let's practice some of these pronunciation patterns. Escucha y repite. Listen and repeat. Panda. Elefante, tigre, oso, búfalo, cebra, camello, gorila, hipopótamo, jirafa, vaca, zorro. Your turn now. Here are some popular Spanish names. How would you pronounce them? Pause the video and have a go. How did you do? Let's have a look. Let's check. Nombres de niño. Iván, Alejandro, Jaime, Daniel, Samuel, David. Nombres de niña. Sofía, Claudia, Ana, Irene, Julia, Ángela. So let's move on to our second objective for today's lesson, which is to look at the definite article in Spanish. In other words, how to say the. Now, throughout our lessons, we'll cover quite a lot of grammar. Grammar is nothing but patterns in a language. So if you know these patterns, you'll make a lot more progress in your Spanish learning because you'll be able to apply these common traits in other topics. In Spanish, all nouns, that's names, are either masculine or feminine. Masculine nouns tend to end with an O. Feminine nouns tend to end with an A, and there are 4 words in Spanish for the. Okay? Masculine singular, el. Masculine plural, los. Feminine singular, la. And feminine plural, las. You can see the patterns there. Apart from el, really, which is different to the other ones, the other ones agree with the noun. So los osos, os, os. La jirafa, a. Las jirafas, as. Excelente! Now complete the quiz for this lesson. If you're a YouTube student, simply click the link in the description. Otherwise, use the link from your teacher. Gracias, adios, see you next lesson.